Well, good evening. In the interest of full disclosure, I should say I'm a little disappointed that John McLaughlin has already identified himself as winning the award for tightest pants. I thought I might be in the running. Scott Dorsey, though, offered great comfort upon John's announcement. I looked over at Scott and I said, "What gives?" And he said, "Well, you know, maybe you can get be given the award for the best presentation of remarks without the use of a teleprompter." So I'm in the running. Shout out to Zach Baker, the Rookie of the Year. Not only is Zach a wonderful entrepreneur and future leader, but what he didn't indicate and what Mike didn't underscore is that his proud parents, who are here tonight, his father happens to be a federal district court judge here in Indianapolis. And as the former federal prosecutor, I would be remiss if I didn't say, congratulations to Zach. Congratulations, Your Honor. And last but not least, City of Indianapolis is proud of all of you. You make our community, the quality of life, the quality of place, so exciting. I think our future is unlimited. I truly do. And tonight, because of the city's commitment to this industry, you have not only one mayor, but two. In our audience tonight is our great former mayor, Greg Ballard, and I want to give him a shout out. Mayor Ballard. So thank you for inviting me here tonight to help honor the technology community generally, and more specifically to help honor the entrepreneurial advocate and community organizer, Denver Hutt. I only had a few brief opportunities to interact with Denver, but many of her friends and colleagues have spoken eloquently and frequently to me of her work. And in your eyes, I see the legacy of Denver Hutt. So with no further ado, I would like to invite on stage to join with me Denver's partner in crime, Tom Hanley, to accept the 2016 Community Champion of the Year Award on her behalf.
Thank you. On behalf of the entire Hutt family, the Speakeasy, and my board communities, and all of us who knew and loved Denver and the force of gravity that she was, I'm honored to accept this award on her behalf this evening. For many of us in this room, in the startup and entrepreneurial sectors, Denver was a resource. She was a collaborator, a connector of people and places and things. And even if you didn't know her directly, you must realize she changed your world. She shaped our community, and she defined the spirit of Indianapolis. Denver wasn't just about the Speakeasy, though her smile, advice, and laughter are certainly what set it apart from the rest of the startup communities. Denver's vision ran deeper, recognized by the Indianapolis City Council in a special resolution in February with this powerful paragraph. Quote, Denver never stopped working to make the young professional community more engaged and aware. She organized cookouts, kickball leagues, dinner parties, boating trips, beer Olympics, and more, all while fostering relationships between current and future young leaders of Indianapolis. Now, process the fact that beer Olympics was read in front of the City Council as part of a full resolution and signed by the Honorable Mayor Joe Hogsett behind me. A term that I'm pretty confident was his first appearance within the City Council chambers, and most certainly marked its first appearance on any official city document. Over these last months, we've worked hard to carry on her legacy. Fortunately, for those of us who had the privilege of working alongside her, she taught us her ways, her passion, and her love for this community long before we were forced to say goodbye. Even though her years were few in Indianapolis, Denver created a legacy that will live on. She will be represented by what the Speakeasy and my board continue to evolve into, what the startup sector continues to create, and most importantly, programs will be rolled out over the next year that will include internships and scholarships in her name. Denver was a reminder for all young professionals that we must enjoy life and make sure we don't get so caught up in our own careers that we forget to have fun, because as she so often reminded me, if not now, when? For all the founders in this room tonight, I ask you this. Denver built a legacy on being a voice that demanded equality and a seat at the table for everyone. Anybody who ever asked Denver to sit on a round table or discussion knew full well to invite both sexes and all races to the table with an equal vigor before asking her to join. She made sure that all of us that she viewed as leaders in Indianapolis recognized the role we play and the power we have to help create change. Founders, make sure you're not surrounding yourself with individuals that only look like you or people that only say yes to you. And challenge yourself to understand how you can play a role in changing your industry, your silos, and most importantly, this great city of Indianapolis. Denver's final sign-off was what we all must embody in everything we do. We must hold one another accountable to these 11 words: smile at strangers, be kind, judge less, and hold the door. Thank you.